I love the hustle, man.
Man, we got the swag back. We got the energy. We got the energy. We got the swag. We got the juice back. We got the captain. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
so
sure.
When people down, when others is having a bad game, he's one of them guys. He's the first dude that's gonna lift people up and pick your head up. Good for Keegan, man. He's the Monk and Fox relationship. But man, we got exactly what we was trying to do. And as a Kings fan, I'm excited.
The first chess piece.
Oh, yes.
Definitely. That was just definitely the first chess piece that the Kings need to make. So as far as like, what do you think the move means for the Kings? As far as like, do you think it's going to attract other players? Do you think now that we kind of got that first move out of the way, what's next? Like, what do you think this means for the Kings moving forward?
Well, now that since that was the main focus, and now that we got it out of the way, I think now that we can try to focus on trying to add little other key pieces. We have the core, so we know the core: Fox, Bonus, Monk, Keegan. We're gonna bring that up in a later situation, but we know that is the core, right? So now, if we can go out and maybe add another addition, I would love like a Zach LaVine. I know he's not as high on everybody else's list, but I think offensively,
I like him.
And energy, and pace, he would be a good addition here. If not LaVine, then we can go after maybe like a Kuzma. I know you guys is high on Kuzma, but at the end of the day, I feel like we got the core here. Let's just add one more piece that we feel like that will fit good with what we have going on right now.
Okay. All right. Dope Boy, what's your thoughts on Malik Monk re-signing, and what do you think it means for the Kings moving forward?
I actually like it, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. I felt like this was definitely something the Kings needed to keep that going. Because at the end of the day, yes, he does or is a sixth man, but when it's crunch time and things of that nature, he's gonna be in there like a starter, And I like the way he does facilitate. I like the way he does, get to the hoop in pressure situations. So I think the Kings actually need this. And so I think it's a good deal. They actually got him. And congratulations to him, for sure. And congratulations to the Kings.
Yeah. So do you, so kind of the same question to you, like, what do you feel like this, as far as this first step, what's next? Like, do you think this will kind of be like a trickle down effect to more positive moves being made and more additions to the roster? Or do you kind of feel like this is it? Like, are we going to run it back with the same team? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
I'm 50-50 about it.
Me too.
As far as are they going to make any trades, or are they going to go ahead and run the same roster back? I hope that they don't, because we've seen what's happened in the last, couple of years they've had them. I do feel like with Monk re-signing, this is telling the other players around the league, hey, look, Sacramento's a great place to be, and we're serious about winning. Come out here, come join.
Right.
So I think that's like him and Fox are the catalyst to say, hey, look, man, we love it out here. Come over here, come get with us, and come be a winner, or at least try to go ahead and come win with us.
Yeah, I think.
So I feel like it's changing the culture. I think it's changing the culture for sure, though.
No, definitely, I like that. I do feel like it's a culture shift for the Kings. Like, for so long, the Sacramento Kings have been like a laughing stock, like no culture and basketball purgatory.
Right.
Like, you've heard all the terms, you've heard all the stuff, all the terms about the Kings. But I do feel like them making this move shows that, okay, look, we're really focused on building a culture, building a team, and building something that we all can be, something like build a familiarity as far as like being consistent, with the guys who are productive, like keeping Monk, you know what I mean? Because if you let him walk, he's a fan favorite, and he was so productive last year. It's like, how do you let him go? You know what I mean? So I think that's a move you had to make if you were Monty McNair. Like, you had to. There was no way you had to. And they got him for a good price. He's earning about $19 million, averaging about $19 million a year. That's
a damn good. I think that's a damn good price. Because I honestly thought that, and me and you had conversations about it, and we thought that he was going to go ahead and probably go somewhere else for more money. I don't know if that's actually happened. I don't know if any other teams were willing to go ahead and give him over that. But at this point, I'm glad that the Kings went ahead and re-signed him, because, like I said, I think this is more of a, hey, look here, we're trying to win. Come over here, to be a part of this great organization.
4 or 5, like, I know we had just mentioned that we felt like Monk could have possibly gotten more from another team. What are your thoughts on that? Like, because I feel like, I mean, and that shows that he wanted to stay here, that he wanted to continue to be a part of what we were building. You know, the fact that we kind of know he probably could have got a little more, even if it was just a couple mil more. What are your thoughts on that? Him, I guess you could call it a pay cut if you want. Like, what are your thoughts on him taking a pay cut to stay with the Sacramento Kings?
You know what? Like, I would have to agree with what Doughboy said. It shows you the city. It shows you the loyalty and the love of the city once you do get here and you do get to feel the energy. And you do want to stay a part of this, especially if you do have a family. It's a great place if you have a family or if you're getting ready to start a family. So I know Malik Monk is entering that part of his life. You know what I mean? So, but as far as him signing back, am I surprised or anything like that? I feel like, you know what, this was a situation that could have been that was probably worked out days ago, maybe weeks ago, especially if, let's say, it's somewhere between 6 to 10 million off, you know what I mean, from another team that could have offered that to him. I mean, you might as well stay where you, like he said, like Doughboy said, you're a fan favorite, you know, you're the swag of the team, you're the energy of the team. And it shows when you're injured and you're not on the floor. It shows how important you are to the Sacramento Kings organization. So, man, you know what? Whatever he turned down, even if it was 20 million more, you know what I mean? Hey, it makes me proud because it says, you know what? Finally, we have somebody that says, you know what? I like the culture of what I already started here. Let's keep this thing going. You know what I mean? So let's build off that. Let's not take advantage of it. Let's build off of that.
Definitely.
Do you guys feel that if he didn't get hurt, we would have made the playoffs?
Yes, 110%. Definitely.
Do you?
Yeah. I do feel like he was the back. Yeah, I think he's the backbone, man, when it came to some of them close games in the fourth quarter when we really needed big buckets in order to go ahead and close out some games. You know what I mean? And I just think that with just him being on the floor, you know, it helps out the other players too as well, you know, with the intensity level. You know, we're not going to go ahead and back down. And, you know, hey, look, you know, if I go ahead and get to the rim and it's crowded down here, I'm going to kick out. You guys be ready for you to be able to go ahead and shoot, stuff like that. So I think that he's a great team player to where people like him as a locker room player, you know, and I think that's good for him and good for the Kings.